Kia ora.
Hello. This week, we're going to talk about what Popula Urbanum is, what we are hoping to do, and some of our plans for the future. A bit of an update, if you will.
If you're a long-time subscriber or even a new viewer, you're probably wondering, what are we? Are we a costuming channel, a history channel, or a reenactment channel? Or is this something else? In this video, we hope to give some clarity and context to the project that we're working towards and why our content is a bit all over the place.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ocean, and this is Popula Urbanum, a show where we discuss reenactment and the medieval middle class.
To give clarity on who we are, let's first address the channel name, Popula Urbanum, Latin for people of the city. The channel and the project was created so we could discuss the period which we recreate, the late 14th century and the rise of the medieval cities. We also hope to create a medium through which we could offer skills to living historians and reenactors recreating any time period. We wanted to share the experience and knowledge that we have gained.
We found that there were very few resources online discussing the topics that we were interested in, so we thought we should share our research and skills for the benefit of others. Part of the process of discussing how we recreate the medieval urban middle class in Europe is helping others to understand how we come to our conclusions and the reasoning behind our reenactment. This is why we're not just a reenactment how-to channel or a costuming channel alone.
We believe that one of the greatest tools a reenactor can have in their toolbox when building an impression is an understanding of the period that they are recreating. The events of the time had a material impact on society, and that informs the way that we build our kits. So, why depict the medieval middle class and the guilds as opposed to, say, the aristocracy or rural freemen?
The middle class, the cities, and the guilds are a huge part of the medieval picture. Their rise and ultimately dominance in the economic and political structures of Europe is what crafted modern society. The very production of every item in the late medieval society being overseen, controlled, handled at one point or another by a craftsman or merchant of the guilds.
We want to help people interpret history through multiple lenses. The first lens is the historical interpretation. The next is the material interpretation. The third is the lens of the living historian or reenactor. Once we understand the why, we can understand the how, which gives us the context. And as you know, context is king.
The history of the period that we are reenacting informs our impressions. If, say, I was creating an impression post First Great Mortality of the Black Death, understanding how the social and economic impacts that had on my material conditions informs how I need to build my impression. So, what do we have planned for the future?
We have some pretty big plans. We want to be able to show you how the medieval guilds transformed medieval society and how the medieval cities were fundamental in the transition into the modern state. We want to show how those very same people were responsible for radical changes to warfare, which made the warrior knight obsolete.
We want to discuss the role of women in the medieval cities and what roles they occupied. And of course, once the history of an event or part of society has been explored, investigating how you may be able to build an impression from that. For example, which material elements to incorporate and how to go about creating them. We will continue to explore the evolution and construction of medieval garments and how the technological developments and events of the period influenced them.
Welcome to all our new subs, and thank you so much to all of our long-time followers for your support.
Thank you.
We have launched a Discord server if you'd like to join us and chat. Link down below in the description. We discuss history, reenactment, and so many memes.
As always, we would love to hear from you via any of our social media channels. Link in description. If you have any requests for content, we can do our very best to accommodate.
Oh.
Oh, didn't see you there.
That must mean you enjoyed the video.
So like, comment and subscribe.
And remember, stay safe, have fun, and keep reenacting.